Good morning, everyone. It's Evelyn. I have 4 reads to get through for you. I did them from March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for each subsequent day. So this last one in front of you is for today, but we're going to start with March 1st. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out your way. So here we go. I think I'm going to pull an energy card between each read so that we can define them a little better. So after each read, we'll pull something from the energy deck, and then at the end, I'll probably pull a Journey of Love card as well. Okay, so this first one was done on March 1st for the 2nd. And then this one was done, the SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut at 4, 51 to 52. 51 and 52 are the King and Queen of Swords, and 4 is the Emperor. I completed the read at 511, which is the Hierophant and Justice. There were no major arcana in that read at all. Before the read, Solar Deity came up, which is the Sun, Indigo, the Magician, and the Great Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And after the read, the Tower came up, but none in the main part of the read. We had 3 Pentacles, 2 Wands, 3 Swords, 3 Cups, and the Court cards, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and after the read, the King of Wands came up. For those of you not familiar with my reads, it's a 7-deck read. I pull a few cards on either end of the read and incorporate them into the read. We have the SIRIAN Starseed deck, the Rider-Waite Mini, Romance Angels, Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Numerology deck, the Gilded Tarot, the Universal Golden Tarot. I think I got them all. Yeah. The numbers here and the code line were all about music. We had triple sixes in this read, double fives and double sevens. So 55 is the Ace of Swords, the truth. The sixes, of course, is all about love, family, and community, but also, you know, the reference to triple sixes. But it's really just more of that love, family, and community, right? 6 is also the Virgo energy of practicalities and work, the day-to-day details of living that we need to make things work, which include the light and the shadow. The 77 of the Sovereign. And then we also had, let's see, the sequence 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, 40, 50, 60, 70. Also 4 to 7 for me is the sweet spot in the middle, right? Airing just to the side of the light or airing to the side of the alkaline, however you see that. Whatever reference you use, 4 to 7 in the numbers, 1 to 9 is the sweet spot, airing to the side of the light. We also had 24 of the Queen of Wands, 45 of the 5 of Cups, 56 of the 2 of Swords, 67 of the Knight of Pentacles, and 78 of the 10 of Pentacles. And then in a lesser sense, 8, 9, 10, begin again was coming up as well. The code line all about music, and the number 11 from 5 and 6. And 5 and 6 were very significant in the read today. And the time that we finished was 5:11. And all about music. So the code line here, we have temper tantrums that came up on the 1st. That also can be pi, and also 2 keys. Also can be the number 77 of the Sovereign, the 9 of Pentacles. The Sage, Kiki also came up. It was very interesting because TT, Kiki, and Key, right? And actually my mother used to call my sister Kiki Wump, so it was funny that Kiki came up. 2 of a kind, being foolish and silly, yet whole and full of goat skin, which can represent Capricorn skin, right? That tough skin of the business person. And the Emperor of the 4. And then the 5, good at peace, support, being the beautiful, venerable boyfriend also coming up. Since Pi came up, 314 comes up, which is my daughter's birthday, actually coming up here in about 10 days, I guess. right? And then, so it's interesting, 314 came up for my daughter, and then Kiki came up for my sister, and then the wise, clear queen, and speak, the 5 knights in peaceful travel to support selling music, perhaps. But again, the 5, good at peace, support, beautiful, venerable, and boyfriend coming up here. The sovereign, queen, or sage, crazy and full of it. 5 nights of travel to support mastering and selling music, perhaps. Twin towers, clearly foolish. Expanding nights of sneaking out to support boyfriends. So somebody might be sneaking out of the house. That could be a kid as well. Temper tantrum of crazy queen. 5th night of 6 travels. Supports key boyfriend. Or that can be a friend as well. Again, the TT of the temper tantrums and pie, clearly crazy. 5 nights. I'm getting Nights in Rhododendron, is it called, the movie as well? 5 nights without peace, mastering to sell friends music. So again, a lot about music coming up here. And Nights in Rhododendron, I think that was where she had a bed and breakfast, and I think it's Richard Gere, and like it's about them meeting each other, their relationship. Which was obviously uncomfortable at first. So we started this read with the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Beneath it was the 2 of Pentacles reversed, Solar Deity reversed, which is the Sun, Indigo or the Magician upright, the Great Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the 6 of Wands reversed. So tripping up, drained, done surrendering choices, tired, sick, low energy, with pets, kids, or Leo out of control. Indigo proposing in a twist of fate, under the radar in need of attention. Recovering from exile apart from the group. The Sovereign and the Knight of Pentacles reversed suddenly released from the Page of Pentacles reversed. Or the Sovereign and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Sovereign's upright, which can be 2 siblings, or 2 very similar. They're both pentacles, right? The Sovereign is the 9 of Pentacles, usually more like a teenager. It can be someone of any age, but when they come up together like this, it's usually siblings. But it can be a mother and child as well with the Knight of Pentacles, and it can be a couple. With sudden epiphanies and a release of a missed opportunity, or one is out of work and the other just released from their job, or 3 siblings and the youngest suddenly feeling left out. Post-war bliss, impatient fallen angel, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, stuck, stubborn, or recovering from exile, illness, destiny, or injury. At work, the bird taking flight under the radar at 559, which is the Hierophant and the 5 of Swords. Anything else there? And again, this was the day where they were digging up my street. So there was a lot of unearthing this day. The Hermit recovering from building a creation, creating a ripple effect, and tributaries at the same time, under the radar, or to get more attention, taking steps behind the scenes to take flight. The quantum leap after putting a lot of emotional effort, or after putting in a lot of emotional effort. Making sure, strong and well fed before off to the stars, as Hermit let back in under the radar, recovering with clarity of injustice and no peace. Out of sorts when traveling, or new information is out from behind the red curtain. Honeymoon comes up, and beneath that, release your ex. The Queen of Wands changing as the Knight of Swords watches with kids. And that could be literally like trying on clothes and things like that. Watching a love scene and drained by heated passion. A heated exchange by the sunset. Chocolates and dessert, but all indoors. No sunshine or fruit. No picnic here. The Queen of Wands needing a protector for those steamy love scenes. Forgiveness comes up, 96. And beneath that, 27, which is the Ace of Wands, spiritual partnership. Starting over, weak, burdened by 10 of Cups, happy family or emotionally fulfilled, while the Page of Wands reversed, injustice of the 3 of Cups reversed, social distancing. Just one second here. Okay, so starting over, weak, burdened by the Ten of Cups, happy, while the Page of Wands reversed, injustice of the Three of Cups reversed, social distancing, bad influences, third party perhaps, falling on the stairs or tripped on throwing star, injustice of not knowing their next chess move, someone in socks can't hear them upstairs. It's like someone's walking around upstairs where they normally can hear where they're going upstairs. Someone's in socks, so it's more like they can't figure out what they're doing. Or a Leo child is sneaking out to start over, unfair and burdened to family. The Three of Cups reversed, an overindulgence, perhaps thrown out. Third wheel not accepted in the crowd and needy for attention without peace. In heated exchange, delays, or lots of arguments, and a need to forgive. Rejection in the past, rejection of the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community comes up. That can also just the vulnerability of the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, dysfunction or loss. And then going forward after this read is the Queen of Swords working to align, working hard with the Knight of Swords rushing in with a message of truth, but no love or passion to follow, and no peace. No affection or breakup, but now feeling rejected. Or no affection or breakup, but now feeling rejected. Or message of love without physical relationship. No physical, no hugs and kisses. The Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community presenting the truth after death to the Page of Wands upright, inspired to look back at the Two of Cups connection with the Page of Cups, which can be a child or a message of love, at 626, the Lovers and the Page of Wands. Recently, the Five of Cups, sad, hiding, working with the Empress reversed, the King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, love message from secret passion, messenger of truth. Letting go to repair with the Hermit reversed and the Wounded Warrior upright, burdened by the King of Wands, looking back to see what's going on. The foundation here is the Queen of Cups upright, synchronicities and lots of options, and the Queen of Wands looking the other way. The King of Swords starting over, and centrally, the Knight of Wands reversed, player falling short, moving or visiting with the Page of Swords reversed, or home with bad news, or no talk, or at all, or perhaps a mouthy kid. Two of Cups connection here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Aquarius arguing or causing delays between the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups reversed, closing a chapter together. Released and healing without peace is a challenge. As the Knight of Wands reversed is stuck without peace, released and healing with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, present, drained, sick, or Leo and kids that are unable to function, dropping the ball, frustrated magi with all their tools on board. At 655, the Lovers and the Truth. The Knight of Wands reversed meeting under the radar. The Knight of Pentacles reversed clearly no longer willing to be harassed into speaking what they know, with the Knight of Cups reversed jealous. This is no surprise, as the divine feminine in the 5D world, withholding time, money, or effort, or new life from the Page of Pentacles reversed, hanging out with clarity with the Emperor upright, and injustice of Aries upright and Libra reversed. Now crowning is the Seven of Wands reversed, defenseless to drama and walking away, the Magician out in the cold, and the Queen of Pentacles third party in happy ending and settling out. The Fools reversed, falling, not in their favor, the Wounded Warrior without affection at the full moon, or breakup and grieving new choice of path, looking back at what wasn't working, with unstable home, and Magician defenseless to third party in a twist of fate and negative self-talk, or negative talk or rumors in general, pushing one out of bed to wake them, needing strength to heal with the Queen of Swords, and Leo reverse weak, and clearly the Emperor unfair. Soon here's the Six of Cups, the soulmates or kids, post-war defenseless, or without an excuse, and tempted by the devil's wave and satisfaction, letting go to repair and push to the limit, with the King of Wands upright, seeing synchronicities of the High Priestess reversed, secret passion. The Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, Post-war defenseless to temptation, perhaps money. The twin flames here is the Seven of Pentacles, reaping rewards of the truth served and resisting it, meeting only with frustration, rising above suffering in silence and reaping rewards, and the never-ending story of magnetizing crazy, playing hardball to draw them out of isolation. Stay optimistic, attraction, and worth waiting for. Around the twins are how they're seen as the Four of Swords reversed, not sleeping and rising, or awake and coming out, impatient and jealous, or insincere with soulmate, hanging out to see things differently and needing courage but weak. The block here being for the twins, the King of Pentacles upright, the Akashics, the workplace, the running game, collecting information for the King of Wands here. Music comes up, but even more so karmic completion, as the Queen of Cups is without peace and the Queen of Swords is on a quest to spar with the Emperor in justice, or Aries upright and Libra reversed. The Queen of Swords with trigger, needing strength to hang and be clear, with the Emperor in justice, suffering in silence and healing. The Queen of Swords speaking to the Chariot, or Cancer, in a bold move through the blissful fall, burdened to climb steps to the light, with only one flame and their lonely plight. The King of Wands shaman walking away with sudden announcement. Recovering Queen of Cups, reaping rewards but not sleeping well, and grieving the Knight of Wands reversed, challenged by no peace, and the Six of Cups, with the King of Pentacles defenseless to their drama, with the Queen of Swords suffering in silence, burdened by the King of Wands walking away suddenly, and recovering practically but still sad, third party, as the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands reversed at 728, which is the Chariot and the Twin Flames, the choice of path, are defenseless and challenged by no peaceful place to go, dreaming of soulmate rising above the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords suffering in silence, burdened by the King of Wands walking away suddenly. All right, so that's reading number 1. So let's pull an energy deck card for this one. For everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know and learn for the twin flames for this reading number 1? Going into March 2nd. All right, so for this first reading, what is our takeaway? Take a deep breath, guys. Okay, rest and rejuvenation. So time to take a break. 19 is the sun. We also have the number 2 for the journey. So perhaps the masculine is taking a break while the feminine takes a little journey. Or perhaps it's just sitting in the middle of the rainbow bridge, the number 2 being the high priestess, the secret journey. Just enjoying the view. Okay. Then we have the man holding a coin. So it's like the masculine could also be resting and then going on a journey and then getting back to business with the 3 of Cups coming back together, while someone's focusing on their heart, and also the 49 of the Get Your Wish card. The bottom of the deck, the underlying energy is the thinking woman, someone going out and discovering their interests with 47, right, which is the 7 of Cups, lots of choices or options in their life, and now perhaps taking themselves up on what they've always wanted to do. And after that underlying energy is then when this came out, okay, which is mainly focused on the masculine, but also the feminine as well. And that can be kids involved around the masculine also. All right, so that's reading number 1. Reading number 2, done on the 2nd for the 3rd, was cut and dealt, the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 433, which is the Emperor and the Christ vibration. Oh, and before I go on, I'm going to show you, I forgot to show you all the reads. This is that first read that I just did. Okay. This is the full first read that I just did. Okay. This is the read I'm about to do. Okay. And then this is the full read of that one. And then we have read number 3 is here. Okay. And this full read of number 3. last read, which was done yesterday, and that's the one in front of you. And this is the complete read in front of you. Okay, so you can get that view back again. Okay. All right, so read number 2. The Starseed deck cut at 4:33. For the 3rd, this was 4/3/2021. And then at 4:39, which is the Emperor and the Knight of Cups, Ed came up. And as you know, I always reference God as Mr. Ed, right? The Sagittarius energy, Saggy. And also allow our dreams came up with Ed. Something else came up with Ed as well. If I think of it, I'll let you know. I definitely brought it up in the read. One of them. I finished clarifying this second read at 5:55. And the major arcana were Luna, or the Moon, and Indigo, or the Magician. Before the read was Reason, or the Emperor. After the read was Guidance, or the Hierophant, Transition, or Death, Justice, and the Chariot. We had 5 wands, 2 cups, 1 pentacle, and 1 sword, so very heavily weighted towards the wands energy of movement and passion. And we had 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s, 2 8s in this read. So a lot of doubles here. The 22 of the Fool, the 33 of the Christ vibration, the 7 of Wands, the 44 of the 4 of Cups, the grounding, integrating, mastering of love, the 55 of the Ace of Swords, the Truth, 88 of the 2 twins dancing side by side, balanced within their masculine and feminine. And so we had the sequence 2 3 4 5, which is basically the first half except for the 1. And also getting past the 3 4 5, even the lower 3s, or the 2s even, the very low vibrations. And then 57 came up, the 3 of Swords, and 78, the 10 of Pentacles. The code line was all about following your dreams, but the follow your dreams was split up into F, allow you our dreams. And F for me is the expansion and contraction of Phi. The number on the code line was 58, which reduces to 13, which is also 4. 13 is the Death card, 58 is the 4 of Swords, the connection in the 5D. And the code line translations here were to see support, perhaps television, which can be your telepathic vision, your antennae, expanding or freeze, walking away to see the Re, or the shaman, and follow up and allow your dreams. Okay, that could be FU. You might be saying FU to somebody as well. To see the E Tower, which comes up as the 7 of Crystals in the SIRIAN Starseed deck as the Divine Feminine's heart. To see the E Tower, television, the antenna, the channel, and the support there. To see the mass TV, the 5D connection of hearts and emotions. To seek the shaman, or Re, which also can be the energy of rage and throwing someone off, being tipsy, wild, fierce, frenzied, and riddle me this. Expanding and contracting, allowing you our dreams. Remember, there's always 2 of you. To see support twin, the Hierophant walking away, seeking our energetic exchange, expanding and contracting as you allow our dreams. Remember, it's you and our, it's always us that you're affecting. To see the Tower, disciplinary hearing, the fodder, the leftovers, the heavy Q, the ointment, the poker, the lard, the schmaltz, the yogurt, the grease or fat, and the greasy wheel's been coming up a lot this week. The leftovers, the TV, the total weight, expanding to walk away to seek our energetic exchange, expanding and contracting the Holy Grail with schmaltz and grease and fat, and a break, a time out. Following up to allow our dreams, or saying FU to someone and then allowing our dreams as the twins. So we start this read with the Moon reversed, Luna, and beneath that was two of Swords upright, the Emperor, the 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands reversed, and then the 5 of Swords upright. Knowing and keeping to self, the Emperor seeing synchronicities in a heated exchange, the war within, deception, Cancer reversed, frustration, uninspired, and using that energy to alchemize and manifest or create. Again, the transformation, the transmutation, and rising above, changing something into gold. Unhappy, drained, tripping up, dropping the facade and the patterns, with the Hermit reversed, over isolating, going crazy, or coming out of hiding. Aries upright, Cancer reversed, Gemini or Virgo upright, and Virgo reversed. Inner and outer children, soulmates broken, broke down, broke up, broke in or broke through, car issues or stuck in traffic, or just stuck in chaos, as the King of Cups is reversed and the Knight of Cups is reversed, and a wake-up call, judgment, announcement, or called out, and that can be father and son or father and daughter there, called out by synchronicities or choices, or heaven in your eyes as the sun goes down or someone is sundowning, and mooning up to manifest no matter what. At 6:37, the Lovers and the King of Cups. Remember, the King of Cups is reversed here, though, which is conditions of love. Door number 2, process of elimination, or peeing too much, passing little stones, and healing self. Perhaps abilities peak, and you're noticing this at sunrise and sunset. And here the number 33 was coming up as very significant because it was the date for the read was 3-3. It was cut and dealt at 33, and 33 came up again as well as the 7 of Wands. And also the E-Tower was very significant today for some reason for this one. And then as I turned the page, I'd written down Gone Girl, the movie. So there's some kind of theme around Gone Girl. 6:39 is the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. A roll of the die, a gamble, while the dogs and the lobster are up and out of the way, and castles in the sky. Or working with a dry board or chalkboard to update and expand information and prospects. No peaceful place to go for the King of Wands lacking faith and dissatisfied, or foolish behavior of little lizard and kicking them out off your platform perhaps. Falling from grace and taking a loyal friend with you or them. Keep an open mind, and beneath that pay attention to the red flags, which has to do with your signs and synchronicities. Or pay attention to the red lobster. Not going your way, falling on face, or fell for it, or gambled and lost. The Hermit reverse coming out, embarrassing self, with sweet justice, and nothing funny about it, with Libra reversed, Aries and Virgo reversed, and Libra upright here. Beautiful, healthy feet and legs, and gray or gangrene on the other hand, losing circulation. Big toe connection, when bridges are burned, there's no going back, and a twist of fate, falling on head, sweet Tinkerbell, calling the match. Unable to get up, knocked out in 8 rounds in the dance of the crazy eights, the flame gone. No more 2 spoons of sugar and the truth. Gone Girl at 6:54, which is the Lovers and the Page of Swords, a message. And also 6:54, shut the door. So it's like backtracking in order to shut the door. Double Jeopardy also came up here. Gone Girl and Double Jeopardy. And then I ended up watching Double Jeopardy because it came up on my feed, so that was really important. Abundance comes up here, which is number 88 again. Manifestation, which is number 8, so we have triple 8s here, and I think that came up for one of the other reads as well, the 88 and the 8, crazy 8s. In a game of Clue, the Queen of Cups reversed knows and is keeping to themselves that the leader is on their knees and praying at night. Rumors, negative self-talk, and a child with a mouth, or lying and spying, and the King of Cups reversed with conditions of their love, or just conditions in general. The Knight of Wands could care less. The fern is growing from the ceiling, and the kid denies any involvement. Deny, deny, deny. The Knight of Wands to the rescue at the King of Cups reversed, down, and the room is spinning. The Queen of Cups reversed, and the Page of Swords with the King of Cups reversed off. Good news coming with the Knight of Wands, or 2 journeymen here coming in. The Knight of Wands is up before dawn to manifest big, dissatisfied or arrogant and frustrated, no sense of humor regarding their abundance, and the crazy 8 dance. Weak and in need of courage, Leo, ego, kids or pets, out of control or sick, and the King of Pentacles with Taurus in their chart, or wounded warrior, or divorcing wounded warrior. Recovery and implementing a plan, with the Page of Cups reversed rejected and vulnerable, and the Page of Wands inspired by the journey to peace, bringing the Hermit reversed home. And that could be a parent too, who's got some mental issues. The Knight of Pentacles, humble loyal servant, surrenders or offers an offer they can't refuse. Dissatisfied Knight of Swords reversed, holding their tongue, in a twist of fate with Lover and the King of Pentacles reversed, not speaking. At 7:22, the Chariot and the Fool. At 7:23, then, the King of Wands. In the recent past is the Two of Wands, the Twin Flames, the choice of path. And the movies Murder Among the Mormons and Witness both came up here. Okay. Guarding the Devil, Capricorn temptation, the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, suffering in silence and stressed out. Strategizing death, end, transition, or dark night, or getting Scorpio to make an offer to bring them back into the fold, dumping a load, burden, responsibility, or paying for information, or to get a confession. As the King of Wands reversed and the King of Swords reversed are seeing death as an opportunity to come out, or the Page of Pentacles reversed in need of help, perhaps with Virgo in their chart. The foundation here is the Master of Flames reversed. That's the King of Wands. Hanging out with the Two of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles is upright after a sudden event or resisting sudden changes that could cause conflict. The central energy being the Five of Wands, upright, the drama, expansion, the pursuit of happiness, with multiple offers coming in, perhaps, with money and truth of time out and rest. The 5D connection, unfair, not sharing, and depressed. Or the King of Wands reversed, which can be the Shaman, in conflict with the King of Swords reversed, Aquarius, challenged by uncomfortable energies of war, the fight to the death until bleeding out, right? That's the energy of war, of the masculine. There are no halfway measures. It's do or die. The Queen of Cups reversed, letting go to fix, repair, and amend with the world. The cycle complete with the sealed divine feminine. The Page of Swords upright, the Page of Cups reversed, stepping it up and having it taken from you, or the Page of Swords giving up the floor to the Page of Cups reversed, who's shy, and so they're therefore giving them support to speak in public. The High Priestess with a happy family or emotionally fulfilled, or secretly happy, being the caregiver of those suffering in silence or betrayed, or self, or both happy with family and suffering in silence at the same time, ending the pain. The Page of Wands inspired by third party big love at work, temptation or devil or Capricorn pushed to the limit and purging, overwhelmed, patient angel of a higher love, the Knight of Wands rescuing, and the Page of Swords stepping up to the plate, not sharing in heated exchange their true desires with the devil. The angel with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords in unfair exchange with the devil with ball and chain. Okay, so the angel is with the Knight of Wands and Page of Swords in unfair exchange with the devil with their ball and chain. Now is the Three of Pentacles reversed, issues at work, sweating it out, or peeing too much. The Page of Wands inspired by higher love, and the Page of Wands reversed, frustrated with Lover, keeping cards close to their chest, with the Knight of Wands upright and the King of Cups reversed, surrendering, but with certain conditions to this. Twin angels reflecting each other, for good or for bad, divine lovers holding on, both impassioned, the Three of Wands reversed, undoing romantic tie, looking back, unwinding and unraveling, and the Knight of Swords reversed, no longer cracking the whip or the egg, with the Queen of Wands reversed and the Knight of Pentacles offering healthy alternatives for peace and making love. Lovers grounding and integrating, powerlessness and deception and getting over it. Silence is golden, but not when being muzzled by fantasy, dream, unable to wake from, and sleep paralysis coming up here. Broken, stuck, and chaos of the Empress upright, ending pain, or a pain in the ass at 7:53, the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. Overworking or not working, synchronicities or illusion, the King of Pentacles is reversed and unable to function. Unable to wake from dream, with angel of a higher love, with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords, in unfair energetic exchange at 7:54, the Chariot and the Page of Swords, or a message. unfair energetic exchange with Capricorn or the devil or the shadow. And soon for the twins is the Four of Wands upright, the home, fires burning, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed, in marriage, establishment, religion, or kids attacking the Hierophant or Taurus, or fighting each other to get to them, or to get the tickets. Cycle complete, perhaps two knights are reversed, pursuing Taurus or pursuing a job, and the Divine Feminine or Pisces connected, but happily doing their own thing, not interested in the fight to the death. And that's the Feminine coming up. The Hierophant home announcing, calling, singing, and waking up, the hostage Page of Pentacles reversed with anxiety issues perhaps, lacking faith with issues at work or no job at all, or committed as hostage at home, perhaps caring for another. Taurus upright, Aquarius upright, Aries reversed, Sag reversed, Aquarius reversed as well. Twin flames, the King of Cups reversed with conditions. The King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed, loving each other, but the Knight of Cups reversed is doing it their way, standing up for self and leading to bring good news to the Queen of Wands reversed and the King of Swords reversed, or coming in to take over for them. Calling in your soulmate, free yourself, and chemistry, and true love. This is a romance of a lifetime, all came up for the twins. Around the twins are how they're seen as the Three of Swords upright. Uncomfortable energies of heartbreak, separation, disappointment, or heart issues, and the Knight of Pentacles offering help at dysfunctional workplace, depressed and heated exchange or debate about or with third party, bad influences, or social distancing. The block being the Page of Wands, with the mask and the burning desire, knowing they're cheating but keeping to themselves, the Page of Pentacles reversed, in need of help, lacking faith, follow your dreams, but even more so, time out and leadership. Together and distance, or at a distance and close, fantasizing in synchronicities and missing a big download or opportunity, missing the boat. Looking back at separation with the Queen of Swords reversed, the war widow who's broken, and the guidance and twist of fate where the downturn becomes justice. Libra reversed and Libra upright. Aries reversed and Taurus upright. The transition of justice and breakdown, break up, break in, or break through, to the Star of Bethlehem, the North Star, the Sirius Emperor. Taurus, Scorpio, Libra are upright and Cancer reversed, grounding and integrating the Star Emperor, leading the way. Deception of the King of Wands reversed and the King of Cups reversed, in separation. The twin flames conflicted and challenged by uncomfortable energies and not walking away. Home with the Page of Wands and mask, and issues at work after a big snowfall, skyfall, or lacking faith in downloads and missing it, falling from grace with guidance and transition, justice and chaos, brokenness of hitting the floor, and the need to bear the pain and bottom out and then look up at 8:16, which is the 8 of Strength and the 16 of the Tower. Up before dawn, frog to prince, after climbing the stairway to heaven in heated exchange. The twin flames, Knight of Wands and the King of Wands reversed, expanding and contracting and challenged by uncomfortable feelings with issues at work. The King of Wands reversed, home with disappointment or heart issues, with the Page of Wands lacking faith and guidance, and the transition portal, the death, the dark night, the end with justice. The breaking down, the need to bottom out, to look up and see your own light at 8:19, which is strength and the sun. So this is where Double Jeopardy came up because I watched it. And again, Double Jeopardy, for those of you who don't remember, has to do with, once you've been tried for a crime of killing someone, if they weren't actually dead, you can actually kill them without getting repercussion for that, since you've already paid your time. So this is read number 3. So let's go ahead and pull you an energy deck card before we start this one. So summing up, read number 2. Okay, read number 2. What is our takeaway from read number 2? Take a deep breath, guys. Okay, contract. Okay, so there's a lot about justice here. And we're talking about double jeopardy and all that kind of stuff. So there's definitely legal stuff here. Or just justice in general. 6 is the Lovers as well. So regarding relationships and balancing things out, perhaps contracts or finishing off contracts. And the Garden and the Gate of the 30, which is the home, and perhaps a child with anxiety issues or someone being led astray. Or this could be someone feeling trapped at home too, caring for someone. Okay, because they can't go anywhere. And then comes up the Man with a Heart. All right, so this is the Man with the Heart in the 45, which is the grieving card. And then the strategy and how they're going to go from here. Okay? And this can represent the masculine and the feminine as well. It can also represent a masculine and children here. And the justice system. Okay, this could be legal fights for children or perhaps children against their parents. But again, here the underlying energy is the Angel of Love. The 49, Get Your Wish card. And this is someone, focusing on their heart, loving themselves. Right? Finding their wish is happiness, self-satisfaction. After the 28 of Victory and finding peace with the twin flames in the choice of path is following your heart. So that's the underlying energy for that one. All right, so now we're going to go into read number 3. All right, so read number 3 was done on the 3rd for the 4th. I think this was done for the 4th. Okay. So I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck for this 3rd read at 120, which is the Magician and the 20 of Justice or Judgment. At 128, which is the Magician and the twin flames, the choice of path, F flames came up. F being the expansion and contraction of flames or drama, and the S of Sophia also came up here. It also could be salt. I'm getting now, right? Like throwing salt on a flame. So when something's inflamed, the salt helps clear it up. We complete this read at 142, which is the Magician and the 2 of Cups, with the Major Arcana of Ascension was the only card in the main part of the read. And before the read, Karma came up, which is Judgment, Luna, the Moon, the Great Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune. And then after the read, the Shadow, which is the Devil, the Hanging Man, and the Solar Deity, which is the Sun, came up. We had 3 Wands, 2 Swords, 3 Pentacles, and 2 Cups. So we have 32, which is the journey times 2, so 2 on the journey. That's the 6 of Wands. And the Page of Cups was the only court card in the read, that innocent love, the vulnerability. After the read, the 9 of Wands or the Wounded Warrior came up, as well as the King of Swords. And we had double 3s, double 4s, and double 8s in this read. 33 of the Christ vibration, the 7 of Wands, 44 of the 4 of Cups, the grounding, integrating, and mastering of love, and the 88 of the Dance of the Twins, both then being balanced and dancing between their own masculine and feminine, and then standing side by side. And then that third 8 is basically what tips the crazy 8s over, right, into the infinity symbol, to infinity and beyond. We have the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, shut the door. The number 6 of the Lovers. And then 34 is also very significant. That was very significant, I said yesterday, in the past couple days. So here's that 34 again. 4, this was done 4, 3, 4. And here the number 3, 4 came up very significantly, which is the 8 of Wands, the energetic exchange, the arrows of love back and forth. We have the 45 of the 5 of Cups, the 56 of the 2 of Swords, 68 of the Page of Pentacles, 89 of the Phi energy, expanding and contracting, and 9, 10, begin again and again and again. Always keep coming back to center as you expand. The code line was all about love, music, and self-love. You see how much music's been coming up here. Love, music, and self-love. And it's interesting because I go through spurts of playing, music for myself. And I actually played, I think, 3 times this week, which I haven't in a while. So the Emperor is number 4 on the code line. Love, music, and self-love. And the message here, toggling up, Adam, Apple, Abraham, and circumcision, taking the high road, or 309, or 309, the moral man is home or in union at the height of love, music, and self-love, or at the heart of love, music, and self-love. We have alteration, mutation, changing the moral man, the union heart of love, music, and self-love. To castrate and yet be uncastrated male animal, to give and come, yet to take and have, fire and rain, tiger and grandfather, to be one and yet a fence or wall, definitely and opposed to, contrary until hard. I, me, you, we, us, he, she, see and thank, head and crawl, ETA, taking the high road, 309 or 309, the moral man, the seventh note, when home is the heart, love, music, self-love, and risky business, right? Self-love is a risky business here. We start this read with the Three of Wands upright. Beneath that, Karma reversed, Luna or the Moon upright, Five of Swords upright, the Wheel upright, and the Four of Swords reversed. We have deliberations at the full moon or at night, or of Cancer upright at war within, or this can be an Aquarius reversed and a Cancer upright, with Destiny and Libra upright, not sleeping and rising above, or awake and coming out, present or bearing gifts. The Page of Swords reversed in negative self-talk, spying, lying, and mouthing off, in receipt of the Ace of Wands, passion at 245, the High Priestess, and the Five of Cups, which can be that feeling of loss and regret. At 246, then, we have the 46 of the children in the garden loving each other, the offer of growth, creativity, and a new project offered by the Three of Cups group, perhaps, or friends, or an offer to come together to celebrate. The Page of Swords reversed, offering time, money, and effort to heal and split, to forgive and let live, or paying for information on a group, or coming out about their gifts and not inspired by an offer, not trusting the group it's coming from, and willing to pay to heal and forgive and to get to the bottom of this. Lots of water, emotions, refusing to make decisions around the full moon, as the frog stretching to the prince is destined to return from break and be present or standing up to be counted here. At 255, which is the High Priestess and the Truth, which is funny because then I got I got a call from someone, you know, who's saying they're specifically interested in buying your property. So that somebody might be dealing with buying and selling their home at 255. So bored of hanging out, the Queen of Cups receiving time, money, and effort, or an offer from a grieving, unhappy family, receiving good news about a big love being offered to sunshine, sun worshiper, holding back an announcement, or giving love to exposing those present and not heeding the call, or someone who choked on their words and needing to swallow their pride, or no calls, no final decisions, bringing good news to the past while offering love going forward at the same time, planting seeds causing overflow of emotions, or the impetus to water the grass as the sun comes out, or an offer of love exposed but no response. Diving for dollars, a penny for your thoughts, riding bareback but choking on words. The sun came out and dried up all the rain, and the eensy-weensy spider climbed up the spout again. And still nothing, unable to hear. 1111, rays planted. You have no idea what is about to be unearthed. Ahead by a nose, Mr. Ed nosing around, an unhappy family grieving loss, regret, and offering to pay the Queen of Cups to see new perspectives and ground and integrate love. Nosing around before offering love, out but not formally announced, implementing a plan or strategizing, at war with or defensive to the Hierophant reversed, divorce, break from religion, establishment, or Edward Scissorhands wants to get their scissor hands on the Hierophant reversed, or Taurus reversed, without peace or no peaceful place to go, or returning from vacation or trip, the field a mess and full of those who have been broken by the dark patriarchy with a stick up their butt, or nothing to row with, or someone maybe insisting they shave down there, but goes against the church at 318, which is the Empress and the Moon. The shadow, right? The false light. You deserve love, and romantic feelings is beneath that. At 318, which is the Empress and the Moon, the Empress is out being seen, fending off unwanted advances, those trying to manipulate their emotions. As the stage is set to heal and forgive, the Page of Swords reversed is without a leg to stand on, after she was left for dead. Staging a home run to heal the three-way situation, grounding one left behind on the glass ceiling with an altar of love, but are they being truthful, or is that just negative self-talk? Or the Empress is offering a gift to help heal the Page of Swords reversed, who's working on standing up for themselves. Health comes up with number 71, which is the Three of Pentacles, the co-creation card. So health being related to being creative and doing what you love to do. And then perseverance with number 4, the Emperor, not giving up. Victory in taking down the field, losing patience, still battling, being present to a ship that has sailed. The King of Cups reversed, detached or depressed, standing up to relight a torch for emotional fulfilling or happy ending. Or hippies happy hanging out outside with the cat, but the King of Cups reversed is not, always needing to get them out of the house, busy bees or gossips or country folk. And red peds are out, purple tights are in. Sagittarius reversed here, with Aquarius reversed, Cancer upright, Libra upright, Capricorn upright, and Leo upright, as well as Taurus reversed and Taurus upright in the underlying energies here. So there's definitely like hippies coming up who just kind of hit. This could be, cultish type people hanging out too. But also the energy of the masculine just totally disinterested in whatever the feminines in the house are doing. So whether they're hippies and hanging out, gossiping, or they're kids who are only interested in shopping and clothes. It's coming up with that kind of energy. Hierophant speaking to the Knight of Pentacles, who's not paying attention and looking the other way. As the Six of Cups, both the inner and outer kids, loving each other, with the Knight of Wands rushing in, satisfied or splitting with or lying to the King of Cups, who's implementing a plan with the Queen of Swords, secret passion, as the Queen of Wands is looking up after Leo or ego is reversed, out of control. Kids are reversed, pets are reversed. Perhaps one is weak or sick or out of control, and the Fool is free from the King of Swords reversed here. At 342, which is the Empress and the Two of Cups, in the recent past is the Page of Cups upright. Happy, no longer conflicted about exposure or fun in the sun, choosing a new path without impatient Star or Aquarius, and the Queen of Swords perhaps with Libra in their chart, destined to energetic exchange with the King of Swords reversed, or destined Queen of Swords upright to school the goose, the King of Swords reversed, holding on, being Scroogey, floating coin, now that the worst is over. Juggling, performing for the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, rushing in late, out in the cold, those waiting to be released with their world upside down, or the Divine Feminine in 5D, in energetic exchange with the Page of Cups, who's now satisfied. Emotionally fulfilled family with the Page of Cups present, and the Ace of Pentacles, that could be like a child coming home for a visit, making the family really happy, and the Ace of Pentacles, an offer of a new life, working to align with brokenness and surrender, or fixing car, or stuck in chaos, stuck, unable to move forward, so surrendering. Now that the worst is over, and the bliss is in, the changing of the guards is all, just time to shift. Do-si-do, change partners, 10 of Cups reversed, and an ending of a cycle with the King of Cups upright receiving his freedom, or giving the King of Swords reversed his freedom, and challenged by the Four of Wands reversed, instability, move, visit, or having to entertain the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, or be present to the same old people in the house and no quiet or privacy, or forced to listen to the same old jokes that aren't funny. At 354, the Empress and the Page of Swords. The King of Pentacles is upright, speaking and offering their passion, but no one is listening and present in the moment to nothingness and a missed opportunity. With the Divine Feminine in 5D, or the Page of Pentacles child looking at every angle, almost finished the cycle, while the Queen of Cups is not calling the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is sending a loving message, or the Queen of Cups is holding back an announcement or decision from the Page of Cups. And so maybe she just needs to remember that she needs to do something for her child. The Emperor is upright and the King of Cups is impatient, with the Emperor dumping multiple loads and or emotional attachments, awaking and walking away with dreams coming true suddenly, with justice in court or divorce, Libra, and the Knight of Cups reversed, jealous, rejected, or insincere or moody. The Emperor no longer confused, choosing the one, awake and walking or taking a hike away from Aquarius upright, Scorpio upright, Libra upright, jealous, and now is the Eight of Pentacles upright, working with crystals, aligning, or self-help, or the Knight of Pentacles offering help to the Emperor who's stunned, offering a new life as money grubbers take notice, Capricorn struggling to get loose from the chains, and Leo reverse weak or both bored at home entertaining themselves on the front lawn. Issues at work with the Queen of Wands upright, with Leo in their chart, or weak and ego out of control, or dealing with another, kids or pets reversed, weak or sick or out of control. Or all after the Emperor's money, except the Knight of Pentacles who's offering him help, pleasantly surprised the Emperor, or stunned actually, that the King of Cups is not responding to the Queen of Cups, or that the King of Cups is not getting the Page of Cups to respond, or vice versa. The Emperor surprised that the Queen of Cups is not responding to the King of Cups or the Page of Cups, and the Emperor dumping multiple loads or emotional attachments to or on the King of Pentacles, who's standing their ground, detoxing chaos, or the King of Pentacles with Capricorn in their chart, standing up to the Queen of Swords, broken and rejected at the full moon, getting their wish of reunion with the Knight of Swords upright, the Empress suddenly, V8, getting their wish with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community. Their dream coming true with the Tower, V8, and justice or jealous or feeling rejected at 504, the Hierophant and the Emperor. Soon for the twins is the Eight of Cups walking away, detoxing justice of the King of Pentacles, offering the truth, the passion, the Ace of Wands, detoxing an offer of lover in the never-ending story, with clarity that knocks him off balance, coming clean or cleaning up the act, with Hermit reverse going crazy or coming out, to end suffering and silence of lovers now clear, with Libra upright, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Virgo all reversed. The lovers here. The King of Pentacles offering sex or projects, and Scorpio and Virgo reversed offering love. And then at 5:11, another scam call came in. Hierophant and the Justice. And that can be Taurus and Libra. So, the twin at 5:12, which is then the Hangman, the twin flames are seeing themselves as ascension reversed, their world upside down, the divine feminine in 5D, hanging out and walking away. The Page of Wands inspired by disconnect or at a distance of the Page of Pentacles reversed lover out in the cold and rising above, or awake and bored. Unrequited love comes up, and love yourself first, and playfulness as well as new love. Around the twin flames, or how they're seen, is the Three of Swords reversed, healing and forgiving, instability, move, visit, end of marriage, and grieving loss, regret, guilt, and shame. The inner and outer children loving each other, released and feeling guilty about it. The block being the Two of Pentacles, surrender, decisions. Just dumping a load and burdens, responsibilities, and leading the way with good news to share with others, or settling out. Love comes up here in music and self-love, but even more so is forgiveness here, as the King of Pentacles, the superhero, is implementing a plan with the Knight of Swords in sudden event, with Justice, Libra, or Aquarius, Scorpio, and Libra all upright, and the Knight of Cups reversed and feeling rejected. Good news leading the way after powerlessness and suffering in silence, or Cancer, Knight of Cups reversed, rejected by the King of Pentacles, Libra, or in a divorce. Leading the way with detoxing chaos, shadow work with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, with the wounded warrior in surrender, and hanging out with the King of Swords reversed in the Sun, or exposed as the Magician reversed and the High Priestess reversed at 5:26, the Hierophant and the Page of Wands, perhaps as false prophets, or insecure without tools to deal with secret passion. Capricorn reversed, Capricorn and Leo upright, Gemini reversed, and Pisces or Virgo reversed. We have Scorpio and Libra upright here too. Present to offer of a new life, or gift with the world upside down, or cycle almost over and healing from the storm, and message of love with the worst over with bliss. The challenge being instability, the house needing work, a move or a visit, or walking away and surrendering to a higher power, working to align with the journey and good news to lead the way, with detoxing chaos, surrendering, hanging out, or hung out to dry, the King of Swords reversed, fully exposed. Present to the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups, the message of love and emotional fulfillment, the Ace of Pentacles offer of a new life, where the worst is over with bliss of organizing and doing crystal work now. The challenge being the Four of Wands reversed home, the world upside down, the cycle almost over, walking away to heal and surrender, to journey and lead the way. The Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, and shadow work, and surrendering their wounds and victim mentality, to hang with the King of Swords reversed and expose all, with the Magician reversed, the High Priestess reversed, or on vacation together, to sort it all out. At 5:35, the Hierophant and the Wounded Warrior. Okay, so that's number 3. So the last read, number 4, was done late yesterday for today. All right, so let's pull one more energy card for read number 3. What's our takeaway from read number 3? It's 9:09 on the clock and 1:01. Oh, it just turned to 1:02, which is that High Priestess and the Magician, which just came up. And they came up upright, I think, in this read. They were reversed together, and now they're upright. So that's pretty cool. They actually came up together twice in this read, upright. So this read number 3, and by the way, 9 and 9 is September 9, one of the portal dates, but also the endings in compassion of 99 and universal selflessness, and then the 1-2 of the Magician and the Empress, or the High Priestess rather, Magician and the High Priestess. It was first the Magician and the 11th hour, going into the Magician and the High Priestess. All right, so let's see what this read number 3. Take a deep breath. What is the message and takeaway from this read number 3 for the Twin Flames? Door to personal healing and happiness. Allowing the outdoors inside, purifying your space and your energy. And look what number came up, 34. Telling you, threes and 4s were coming up in my union read too. And this was from 3-3 to 3-4. And then yesterday was 3-4. And this is the read from yesterday. So 3 to 4 is the 34 of the 8 of Wands, but also the Empress to the Emperor, and the 3-4 to 7, which is the sweet spot, 4 to 7. And also that 7 is the moment before the 8, which is the dance, right? It's all about the 11th hour. The calm before the storm, right? The 0 point energy. The explosion and the implosion all at the same time. We also have spirits connecting with me, the 5th chakra archangel Gabriel, the Knight of Cups here. And I think the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups were reversed in this 3rd read, but the Knight of Cups is upright now in the current read. So here we have the energetic exchange, and everything looks all cleaned up. And then we have the throat chakra being activated for the Knight of Cups to come in and offer love, right? So once you clean up your space and purify everything and open the windows for the spring to come in, then it's time to speak your truth, right? Here's the bugle or the trumpet, the ready to announce the judgment, the final decision, right? In order to bring balance, the 22, the open heart, taking a leap of faith. But again, here comes up that Knight of Wands from the 3rd read, so there may have been some deceit going on in that 3rd read, okay? So this is very beautiful energy, but it also came up in the read, but can you trust them? And this also, what came up in the read was being investigated. Like if a group's making an offer, investigating them first, because there's this deceit of this Knight of Wands energy with hostilities, and that could be the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands energy coming up here, okay? Because that's been coming up a lot in the last month or so. The bottom of the deck is attachment, letting go of the mask, right? And the grayness of the Hierophant here, and that needed to be seen, I guess, and that just came up in the other read. Someone's taking off their mask, the attachments, after discovering what they value. 31 is the expansion, and then realizing, letting go of emotional attachments and removing their mask, being truly authentic to themselves, and perhaps finding a different road. And then that's where you're finding the door to personal healing and happiness and speaking your truth. Okay, finding balance even when dealing with harsh energies like deceit and hostilities, and perhaps of children. All right, so now we're going to read number 4 in front of you. Okay, so this one, the SIRIAN Starseed deck, was cut right at 4 o'clock on the dot. 4 of the Emperor and double zeros supporting that energy. And this one was done for 3-4 to 3-5, so to yesterday to today. And at 4:07 to 8, which is funny, I just talked about the 3 to 4 and the 7 to 8. At 4:07 to 8, the calm before the storm, the 7, the 8 being the storm, and 78 being the end of the deck, the culmination of the dream family. In the sex deck, the first 2 cards were 8 and 8 that were dealt. So again, the 2 twins standing side by side, and that also references Lionsgate, but also the 8s being very significant here, with March 8th for some reason is coming up as significant, but I was also getting April and May 8th as well. At 4:10, we were getting CE of orbs, perhaps a seal of thoughts and words of blind men and orphans, and then RBS came up, so instead of run, bases, and hits, perhaps run, bases, and slams, right? We always hit them out of the park every time, right? Having your life the way you want it every day. And that was at 4:10, which is the Emperor and the turn for the better, the Wheel of Fortune, the destiny. I'm getting the seal of the day. So not only is the Divine Feminine sealed, here it's saying that the blind men and orphans are referencing the Divine Masculine are also sealed in a run, base, and slam. As we complete the clarifications at 4:22, which 22 would be written that way, 22/4, the 4 is the Emperor, and the 22 being the Fool, right? The opposites of each other. The one with the open heart taking a leap of faith without thinking about a thing, just feeling into what they feel. And here's the Emperor who has to overthink everything they do. And here we have the code line was number 4 as well. So 4 is very significant here because it was cut and dealt at 4. The code line was 4. The completion was 4:22. And it was done for the 4th to the 5th. So we have the Alchemy, which is the Temperance card, Chariot, Luna, which is the Moon, Shadow, which is the Devil, and after the read, the Wheel came up, the Great Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune. We had 2 Wands, 3 Pentacles, 1 Cup, and 1 Sword, and the Court cards were the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So we had 3 Pentacles, perhaps a family here. This could be a father and 2 children. And then before the read, the Page of Swords came up. After the read, the Page of Wands came up. So there's a lot of kids here with 2 Knights and 3 Pages and the King of Pentacles, who may be focusing on children or perhaps helping children. We have double 1s, double 4s, double 7s. So the 11 of the Justice, the 44 of the grounding, integrating, and mastering of love, the 4 of Cups, the 77 of the Sovereign energy, which is also like the 2 Keys, and 14 of the Temperance, the higher love. The 12 of the Hangman, the 24 of the Queen of Wands, the 46 of the children loving each other, the 6, 7, 8, lay them straight, and then outlying is the 10. It's not as significant there, but that changed for the better, but it's kind of, it's not the focus at the moment. But it's always there to keep your vibration high. So the code line was all about nature and spirituality, but it was broken up into nature and spirituality. And the number 4 of stability and home and building, structure, and the Emperor. Toggling up, the name Seth comes up here, the Knight of Pentacles, for the Page of Pentacles, the non-applicable law of to breathe, gratitude for money and toil. Firewood, stone to the nth degree, the Knight of Pentacles Oh, I was just getting, it's Knight of Pentacles for the Page of Pentacles. So this is very much, this code line is an energy about siblings helping, an older sibling helping out their younger sibling. Or this also could be Emperor in between two siblings, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, or a couple. So it could be siblings or a couple, or people at work since they're Pentacles. But either the Emperor between them or the Knight of Pentacles supporting the Page of Pentacles. So here we have firewood and stone to the nth degree. I was just getting the Knight of Pentacles for President, the native of spirituality. So that's very interesting. That wasn't coming up before. It's coming up now. Firewood, stone to the nth degree. The Knight of Pentacles, which is the humble, loyal servant, for President. Or the Knight of Pentacles, Emperor and Page of Pentacles, the nature of spirituality. A dog call to the nth degree. The loyal, humble servant offers the Emperor an opportunity. Or the Knight of Pentacles whistles to retrieve the Page of Pentacles, who can be a younger sibling, right? The unapplicable law to show, or perhaps an unneeded tooth, to breathe, and grooming, self-care and toiletries, or money-related things, to toggle up and see with your eyes, see with the ocean and your emotions, see with the Christ or unity consciousness to the nth degree, the Knight of Pentacles for the Page of Pentacles, the unnecessary journey to breathe, money and toiletries and grooming to look a certain way. Okay? So it's like, because the presidency came up, I'm getting that energy of like, you know, the presidents are all groomed to lie to us, to tell us what we want to know or see, instead of being the loyal, humble servant and being natural and not wearing a tie or whatever, you know, dressing the way they want to dress. Why would we not want to see someone who's actually being authentic to themselves? Doesn't mean they can't be neat and clean so that they look presentable and pleasing to people, but it's about being their true authentic self, which, you know, obviously, you know who was very much about their authentic self. So that energy is coming up here in the read. We start this one with the Alchemy reversed. And in this deck, the Emperor so much looks like Trump. So that energy could be coming up with the 4 all over the place. The Emperor in the Gilded Tarot is wearing red, white, and blue and looks like Caesar. Yeah, okay. So Alchemy reversed is this the way this read starts, right? So we have Alchemy as the underlying card right here with the mini cards on top. And below Alchemy there was the 4 of Swords upright, the 10 of Wands reversed, the Page of Swords upright, the 2 of Cups upright, and the 7 of Cups reversed. Resting on break in 5D meditation, dumping a load, a burden, responsibilities, with a message of connection and dumping multiple loads and emotional attachments of the fallen angel, the impatient or impatience or no longer patient and losing patience perhaps. Hermit shedding light on this with the King of Pentacles reversed and the Empress reversed, resisting sudden change or after a sudden event or epiphany of debt and or inequity of the Queen of Cups upright or to the Queen of Cups upright, who's loving, kind, and intuitive. At the full moon, knowing and dissatisfied with the truth presented by the King of Swords, with affection for, or Gemini mediating, with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. All exposed down at the ranch and or the countryside, fields of grain offering help and taking a swing or stepping up to the plate, of wondering where the other one is. Eve and her apples and Adam's burning bush, she innocent all along, and he with STD or UTI or infection from not taking proper care of himself. There's the grooming coming up again. Gabriel mediating over choices of land, perhaps, and a mountain between them. The grounding integrating under a tree, recovering from the Emperor reversed, out of control, abusing their power, or aging or not well and stepping down. Being pacified, handled, groomed, or a child, pet, or Leo that is. Or the Emperor reversed is not going, but mother is prepping the kids or pets to go to religious services or elsewhere to fix them up. Sagittarius, Taurus, and Scorpio all reversed. Gemini upright, Aries reversed, and Leo upright as well here. Stay optimistic about your love life. And beneath that was keep an open mind. You know, the one you're interested in may differ from your usual type and expectation. So feeling dumped at 518, the Hierophant and the Moon, the false light. Dumped, overwhelmed, purging in distance, no surprise, no call, and no casual flirtation. No more butts of all sizes, no sneak attacks, or pleasant surprises, or healthy meals and stripteases, or promising a boy and not delivering. At 519, the Hierophant and the Sun. Rebirth comes up here with number 16, which is the Tower, and beneath it, new beginnings of number 1, the Magician. So becoming empowered with all tools on board in order to make that tower happen, which can just be an epiphany of sorts. Imbalance, inequity, not sharing, debts, scams, energetic exchange with the Page of Pentacles, in need of help with justice, divorce, and or Libra, with good news or leading the way to upside down world of separation and heartbreak, disappointment. The worldly man and the divine feminine in 5D, or Libra upright and Pisces reversed, their foot caught in healing light with dark shadows approaching, or trampled by the crowds, or got separated from each other and can't find them, or one is too busy getting attention to notice that the child went missing. The Page of Pentacles Pisces got lost or had to be there all alone because their parent was getting all this attention, or perhaps their older sibling getting all the attention and left them alone, not caring, and so the other one feeling alone and disappointed. So whether they're lost and scared or just upset because they had to spend time there alone, to the leader, their fans were more important here. At 530, which is the Hierophant and the 30 of the Four of Wands. Heart issues and impatience or losing patience, the Knight of Pentacles offers help to Leo or to help care for a child or pet or ill father. In a losing battle that's no fun, with rebirth of the 16 and the Tower moment. After new beginnings, the inner and outer children loving each other, the Emperor reversed, strategizing impatiently, and broke up, broke down, broke in, or broke through, dealing with chaos, and the Queen of Cups upright, walking away from connection as the Knight of Swords rushes back, and the Knight of Cups offers love to the Page of Pentacles and the Divine Feminine in energetic exchange with the High Priestess and the Magician, pulling in inspiration and peace away from the Five of Swords, enemy or inner war or defensive end. In the recent past is the Knight of Cups, offering the truth to the journey, or passing on, or the Knight of Cups offers truth to the journey. Yeah, passing on good news to the workplace with issues, working to align with the Queen of Wands reversed and the temptation of the devil, or she could be the temptation of the devil. Arriving without calling, the King of Cups is upright and the Hierophant powerless, or with dependent Nine of Pentacles reversed, which can be a child who's dependent on them, and the Empress reversed. That could also be someone who spends too much. You know, it could be like a teenager who likes to go shopping all the time. But we have the Empress reversed here too, and that could be a miscarriage. Or actually both a mother and daughter feel a miscarriage of justice. That could be as well. But there definitely could be a miscarriage with both the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress reversed, because they're both the pregnancy cards. Or dealing with the devil at work when the group showed up unannounced. So somebody might be caught off guard, somebody could have been cheating and people showed up unannounced, or going through some kind of unexpected event, and perhaps in a heated exchange or a sexual exchange, and then this group of people shows up unannounced. The foundation is the King of Pentacles reversed, the Star dumped, purging or overwhelmed, dealing with a death, a dark night, an ending or transition, or overwhelmed by these things. The Page of Wands reversed, frustrated by ego, idea, or an awakening, or frustrated by all the hoo-ha around Easter, death, and rebirth, and the central energy being the Ace of Wands upright. The flame ignited fully, the Knight of Cups upright, which is that triggering of the throat chakra that just came up, and the impatient King of Pentacles reversed, and the children offering passion project, or stepping up with a message to temptation, or Capricorn waving with the Queen of Wands reversed, right? And that's not a good energy. She's either just really tired or sick, or she's pissed off and kind of nasty, right? A message about unhappy family or emotionally unfulfilled, holding on, saving, grounding, so tired of that, and walking away without telling anyone or calling. This could be somebody leaving work without calling, or showing up without calling first. And the Page of Cups is there to offer love, or a message of love, or Star or Aquarius offering sex to the devil, or kids showing up unannounced at 5:50 while this is happening, which is the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. And then the 5:51 of the Hierophant and the King of Swords, and challenged by the Knight of Pentacles offering help, money, or opportunity to choose a new path without getting into a fight about it. Impatient to dump emotional attachments, no longer confused and choosing a new direction. The world complete, the cycle is over, suffering in silence with foolish behavior, running away, hit and run, or stealing ideas, or trying to go too fast and bumped into someone, making a getaway. Offering of love by the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles reversed, losing patience and ignited, and the challenge being the Knight of Pentacles offering help or proposing an offer of money or a loan. The cycle complete, or Pisces or Divine Feminine with the harsh truth, moving to peace with sexual connection and burning the past with a passionate offer, and the Two of Cups connection, dropping the facade, the Wounded Warrior's death, Dark Night, transition or end, to dump emotional attachments or dumping multiple loads, and receiving passion, growth, and creativity offered by the one who's suffering in silence or stressed out, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunction or loss of the family, business, or community, with issues of social distancing and or bad influences like partiers or gossips, and third parties where ultimately there's just no joy. Presently, the Chariot's reversed in state of emergency or chaos, break up, break down, break in, or break through with car issues or emergency, perhaps going to the ER, which actually my daughter went to the ER this week, canceled trip or move at night, trapped or Cancer imprisoned, the Queen of Cups reversed or Cancer in chart, and the Queen of Swords upright, the Emperor upright in a three-way situation. The Queen of Cups reversed, knowing and keeping to herself, while the Queen of Swords is speaking her truth about emotions. At 6:04, the Lovers and the Emperor. The Ten of Wands is reversed in a confession to the King of Wands reversed, without reunion and holding their tongue, and the Page of Swords leaning on their truth. Destined Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, loss or dysfunction, so that the Magician and the High Priestess can have a rest or a break, or 5D connection with the Wounded Warrior, Hierophant, marriage, religion, or establishment. The Page of Swords powerless to lover or dependent on Gemini or lover, suffering in silence in a nightmare, with the Queen of Pentacles third party, big love through work, post-war with twin or kids, loving each other, but in hidden, heated exchange, and passionate growth, suffering in silence or stressed out, with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community reversed, dysfunction or loss, partiers, gossips, or social distancing and no social life. Soon for the twins is the Four of Wands reversed, the Knight of Cups dropping the facade and offering love, dumping burdens, the load, responsibilities, to move, visit, or work on home, or confess and leave marriage. The King of Cups is upright, over the worst and in bliss, present to implementing a plan with the Page of Cups, justice or divorce or Libra between the King of Cups and the Page of Cups, or both are with Libra in their chart, the King and the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is here too, offering help to the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. So that can definitely be a father and two kids. This can also be three siblings, the King, the Knight, and the Page of Cups. The twin flames seeing themselves as the Luna or Moon upright, emotional, romantic, shady, and deep, no joy in holding back time, money, and effort, or a new life, drained in need of sunshine, unhappy alone, and wanting to connect and be stuck without conflict, with the King of Wands reversed, with his back turned. Cancer comes up both upright and reversed here, and Leo reversed at 6:15, which 15 would be written that way. 15/6 is the devil, but also the 6 of love, family, and community. The children, passion, and again, children come up when they're affecting your love life, passion and reconciliation, and around the twins or how they're seen is the shadow upright. The 616, the lovers and the tower. Capricorn defenseless to energies or without excuse and over it, finding peace away, and then the Knight of Pentacles offering help or back to work. The block here for the twins being the Page of Pentacles reversed, the one who never learns or who's an opportunist, or the one who just needs help, and that may be trapping someone, making them feel imprisoned. The present strategizing with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. You know, that's not good energy either. That would be like two kids totally getting in trouble. And there with the Page of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles all reversed together, implementing a plan. That's kind of scary. But this is the block for the twins. The worry that the kids may do this, or that a group of people are doing this to you. But the main card for the block is around the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're worried that somebody else's kids will negatively affect your child. Presently strategizing, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles reversed on how to get money out of a stone, perhaps. And again, this is the block. It doesn't mean it's happening. Nature comes up here and spirituality. An energetic exchange reversed, the heated exchange, or a lot of arguing, not telling the true desires, and stealing sexual energy and vampiring here. The truth is just below the surface of separation and justice or divorce, or Libra heartbreak or heart issues and or disappointment. Big love through work with third party, dumping multiple loads and emotional attachments, offering passion while suffering in silence or stressed out, family issues and social distancing and no joy. The truth and peaceful aligning with crystal or work of the dependent or Nine of Pentacles reversed, with great affection for mother, the Queen of Pentacles post-war, with twin PTSD in unrequited sexual exchange they cannot disconnect from. Passing downloads destined with the Page of Wands reversed, masked boy, removing their mask to move to peaceful waters as the King of Swords, the man of integrity. Losing patience, the King of Pentacles reversed, perhaps with the Empress reversed, at night or around the full moon, with shadow lurking and Sag reversed, Cancer and Capricorn both upright, and the Knight of Cups offering love to the Ace of Wands passion that's ignited. The challenge being the Knight of Pentacles offering help to move or fix house or to visit, with the Page of Pentacles reversed without a car or needing help energetically to find the truth, working to figure it out, to get organized and pass downloads, destined to remove the mask and have peace. The Two of Cups are going downstairs or repeating steps, impatient with the Knight of Cups, heartbreak or in separation. The King of Pentacles reversed, igniting a new flame, and challenged by the Knight of Pentacles offering help, and a breakup, a breakdown, a break-in or a breakthrough, or dealing with car issues. Nighttime, unstable, or Cancer moving or visiting the shadow, comes back and needing help to face the truth that works, passing information to Libra and the Page of Wands reversed to find peace and find the truth at 6:35, which is the Lovers and the Wounded Warrior. Here in this read, we have the Ace of Wands in the middle of the read, upright, this big flame in the middle of the read, and the final card of the read is the Ace of Swords, both fully empowered. But there's a lot of chaos in between those two aces. And then Destiny here, the Wheel of Fortune is also upright at the end, here on the way down from the full moon. So on the way down from the chaos of the full moon that disrupted, right, the street was being dug up on earlier in the week, all that stuff being dug up, that chaos being dealt with, but here now the truth is showing itself and leading the way. As we go down from the full moon into the new moon here, it's clearing like there's some really deep stuff that needed to come out. All right, so one more energy deck card for this read, and then we're going to go on to a Journey of Love card, and that will be it. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned, for this final read, the fourth read, what do we need to know or learn for the twins? What is our takeaway for today? At 9:37, which is the Hermit and the King of Cups, and then 1:29:26 it was. 1 being the Magician, 29 being the Three of Wands, being present, and then the 36 of the Atlas energy with the weight of the world upon your shoulders and letting it go. All right, so what's the final takeaway here? Take a deep breath, guys. Twin flames, take away from this read, please. Okay. And there's the hostilities. So I told you there's a lot of chaos here, but the passion is out, the truth is out, and it's like unraveling all the chaos that needed to come up and bubble up from within to get rid of it. The Angel of Balance, okay? So letting the hostilities come out to clear the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands was reversed in this read, so that is this hostile energy. And then finding balance, allowing those energies to come out. The 48 is walking away and within, so knowing when to walk away and within. So this one wants to have a temper tantrum, then this one says, okay, well, I'm going to go in my room now. Have fun with that. And then here's the woman holding a heart, okay? But she's still holding space for him. 44 is that Four of Cups, grounding and integrating and mastering of receiving love and knowing when to walk away. And then we have the door to romance, okay? And this can reference, you know, kids too. Mothers, fathers, kids. But whenever someone's, you know, in this kind of mood, you can love them, but you don't have to stay in that kind of energy, nor should they put you in that kind of energy. So holding space in their heart for them while you go ahead and deal with that, or perhaps dealing with your children. The door to romance, 33, the Christ vibration, standing up for yourself with that Seven of Wands. And allowing the space to clear, the door to spirit. Open the door and clear out the energies, the 32. That's the journey. The dance. The underlying energy being the 35, as the 8 just came up as the next card. 35 is an 8, the wounded warrior. It also can be the victim mentality, the first chakra, Archangel Michael, because that's all about safety and stability, right? Needing to feel safe and secure, as opposed to knowing that the heart is the home and knowing that everything is good in every moment, right? It's about faith and patience. And there again is that opportunity, the Seven of Cups, having lots of options, seeing synchronicities, and knowing yourself, right? So being authentic to yourself is your safety and stability. Having faith in yourself, trusting yourself. All right, so let's pull something from the Journey of Love to wrap this all up. So having the confidence in yourself to not be scared, like it's like a lot of times in relationships, we don't walk away from someone freaking out because we're afraid that they won't love us anymore, they won't like us anymore, they won't be our friend anymore. So we stay in that bad energy when we need to have faith and trust ourselves that we don't need to be in that kind of energy. And if they still love us and they want to be around us, then when they're done freaking out, then they'll come back and spend some quality time with us. And that's the energy around that message there. Not to be afraid to be alone. Not to be afraid that someone's not going to like you. It's about trusting yourself and loving yourself first, no matter what. Knowing the plan. There's always a plan for your mission, which may not be the same as somebody else's mission. That doesn't mean you can't share time together, but you don't need to be in their space when they're being negative or violent or lying. All right, let's see what the Journey of Love has to say for us. Across the waters, 23 is the King of Wands. And again, this is like that energy of waiting for something to show up. She's not quite in the vortex. She's in the wall of the cyclone that's still spinning. So she's still kind of she's on the fence. She's half in and half out. She's half in the chaos and half in the vortex, to see what happens as the light comes. This is the King of Wands energy across the waters. And across the waters is what? It's the bridge. And then we have the Woman of Light. The 49 is the Get Your Wish card. Allowing yourself to bathe in the light, right? She's trepidatious here about stepping into the light. And then here she does it. And look how the colors change, right? She goes from, this is more like solar plexus, sacral, solar plexus into the heart energies, but the white light's there, but then going fully into your third eye and crown energies here by stepping into the vortex, into the light. Really cool how those two cards came up together. And then the coming together of it, right? The dance, the pumping of the heart, bump, 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 bump. Right, take a breath. Allow the light to pour into you because you don't fear it. You know its purpose, that you're sharing that light with others to clear. And your heart is strong to do this and coming together. The 66 is the Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Wands, the Get Your Wish card, and then the Queen of Pentacles. But they're very feminine energies depicting, right? Here's the feminine energy waiting on the masculine. And then here's the feminine energy not waiting on the masculine, actually taking in the light to pass on to the masculine through the heart. Okay, your connection, your divine connection. And then having peace to dream a little. What would I like to do today? The 51 of the King of Swords. Okay. And then the Swan of the 67, the Knight of Pentacles, which is the loyal, humble servant. So the bottom of the deck here is the choice. 62 is the prison. That's the 8 of Swords. And so there's prison in choice because you get stuck in your head instead of allowing yourself to follow your feelings. We have heaven on earth here. The 70 of the 2 of Pentacles, the dance, right? The games. Let the games begin. Let the games begin, right? Of coming into the center, coming into the spotlight. Okay? And not needing to make a choice, knowing that you're fine in every moment. You don't have to, and a lot of this has to do with us always being programmed to have to do every moment of the day and not being able to just sit with yourself and be worthy no matter what, even if you're just sitting there feeling yourself. Should I stay or should I go? That's the prison coming up here. So that's the underlying energy. And then these all coming out very different energies. These two are similar in texture, but the colors are very different. So going from being trepidatious, the choice, being stuck in the prison, the mental prison, stepping into the light to get the attention, but it's really more about receiving what you know you deserve, receiving the light, but not only revolving around self-worth, but literally because the light needs to come into the feminine to pass to the masculine, because they share that energy, the heart, the coming together at the heart, and allow them both, here's the King of Swords now, both to feel that feminine energy, and this represents the Chakra energy, putting the power here, the power in the heart, for both of them to share. And then the Knight of Pentacles, keeping it simple, the Swan, the beauty within. But it's very much about both going into their feminine right now and letting go of being stuck in your head about choices and just be. When you're inspired, do. And when you're not, just be. And that's it. So we're going to read from Across the Waters. 23. And this says, you're being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitudes, your expectations, and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day, hardly finding a space in the water to cool ourselves. We can feel as though there is just no room or faith, trust, peace, and love. There is just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, the serene, giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. You're being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea, into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing color. Just imagine them cascading around you and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving to a new neighborhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. And we talked about that too, grooming. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon enough you'll enjoy the difference. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something different, or something in a different light. Soon you'll have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelm, stress, and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep, quiet serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love, make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. And the poem simply reads, inhaling the soft scent of promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savor each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure. Warm and sweet, bathed in tingling thirst, I find myself wanting you and wanting more. And the next page is the space between the words. Okay. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you get booted off for some reason as far as your subscription, just go ahead and resubscribe. YouTube does that sometimes. Make sure you drink your water. It's getting nice out now. We can get our feet out into the dirt. Drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. It was just 01/41/01, now 04. And rise and be love, you guys. I will speak to you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.